Hi guys, LifeRocks here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to build this epic looking castle. So let's get into it. So this is going to be your palette. It's a kind of a gradient, so if you'd like to take a look at that, it's going to look like this. This allows for a really nice faded look, as if it's like been charred. Like this was the original state and this is how it's now, because it was burnt badly by like some kind of dragon or something. So that's our palette. That's what we're going to try to use as the main focus or main type of blocks in our build. It's going to be a kind of gradient. So let's put our inventory like this. So now let's start by mapping out our build. So let's take a bit of wool. I'll take the light blue wool. Doesn't really matter to me because this is going to be gone towards the end of the build. So now you're going to create like your watchtowers that are going to be like the corners of the build. You're going to create 2 small watchtowers, about, let's say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 blocks away from the other. So these are going to be our 2 small or average size watchtowers. And then we're going to finish off ours with a slightly larger watchtower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So now we're going to increase the size of this. So I'm bad at making circles, but like something like this, and then yeah, and that's going to be our largest watchtower, and we're going to have this wall that was broken off go up till here, and then the wall that was broken off go up till here. So it's as if this whole section or corner has been broken off of our castle. So now let's start with the walls. The towers are going to be the last thing we do. So since this is what was broken by some kind of fire, this is where it's going to be most charred compared to the rest of the build, and this is where it's going to be least charred because the attack came from here. So that will be almost perfect. This will be slightly burnt, very charred, very charred. So that's how it's going to go. So let's replace up till here with very charred. Up till there. And then let's put some deep slate. About, say, this much in. We're going to make the blend significantly better towards the end. But for now, this is enough to mark off where they're roughly going to start. The blend is going to look a lot better towards the end. So I feel like this could be a bit more deep slate. So let's adjust. Yeah, and that looks like it's kind of taking form, the gradients, but it will blend a lot more. So now let's make this all 4 blocks high. And now let's make that 2 layers thick. Two layers thick. We're going to start working on the shape of the wall. So you're gonna have it go like, we're gonna have it round out at like something like this, so it's less extreme as it hits the floor. It's just gonna look slightly better. So add the corresponding staircase to the bottom of each of these. Those are the staircases in place. Now let's start creating a blend and ruining our walls. So in order to create a blend, you can do like put a block of deep slate in there, and that way it kind of transitions slightly better. But then we can also put like a slab in here so it looks like part of it's broken, like that, in order to make it look even more ruined. Then you can take a staircase and replace that with a slab to look as if some of it has been broken off. Now I've ruined all of my walls. They're gonna look a lot more destroyed, as if they fit a lot better into our like charred castle. Now I'm gonna take some dark oak wood. Dark oak, yep. Some of this. And you're gonna create like a band around the top. I think, yeah, you're gonna create a band. Let me see how this looks. It doesn't look too bad. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take dark oak stairs also. So I'm gonna place dark oak around here, and place this, and then our dark oak here. So fill that in. This is gonna be kind of like the planks that they were like using, as you'll see as it goes along. And now with this over here, we're gonna create kind of a railing at the top of the stairs. Now try to match that again with the base or over there. Now you're gonna take one of these and you're gonna alternate. So here we have a full length wall, so you're gonna put one here, and like that. Now we're gonna create the towers, which will also create the entrance to this. But before we do that, yes, again, we're gonna have to wall this off. So let's take more of this. I think we should actually replace that with stairs. Stairs would look a lot better. And now, once this is complete, start ruining the back side and also creating a kind of gradient like here. Okay, so now that the ruining of this wood has been finished, well, now we start the towers. So, since this has only unburnt stone on it, we can use unburnt stone in order to create the tower. Now I suggest you remove the wool. And fill in the bottom. Now that we have our tower as high as we want it to, we want to create an entrance that we can actually use. So you're going to break this, and break this, and now you have your entrance. Now, we have to find a good length to where we should put our windows. So here looks good, so there must be ones here also. So now in order to create our windows, you're going to take dark oak fences and put them over here. And for extra detail, if you want, you can round these off for your windows. Now again, we're at the top, so we're gonna have to put staircases that allow us to reach the top. So slab staircases, they do seem to look pretty good, so okay, so that doesn't actually work. And now just make sure you can use your stairs. Yep, they work completely perfectly. And now you're going to take dark oak again, and you're going to quickly make what you would use as entrances onto these sections of the wall. And you're also gonna do this. Now make sure you can still exit and your head does not touch this. Now you're going to take your fences again, but this time you're going to use spruce fence because it provides a slight contrast. Or actually, I don't want any contrast since we've used dark oak wood for the most of the build. Let's put one of these. Make that too high. And now you can do my favorite part, cyan wool. And create a mirror over here to match that. Actually, remove the cyan wool. You're gonna put this here. So that means that here. And now you're gonna put cyan wool on the inside of this. So now you're gonna try to create a soft and natural, like, circus tent type of thing. So I feel like you're gonna really have to wing this. There's no real way you can try to follow it. I'm not really good at this myself, so it's probably gonna look kind of weird when I'm done with it. So hey, that doesn't look half bad. And then you're gonna take the walls. You're gonna take stone brick wall, put that on top, and ta-da! Your first tower is now finished. And now same thing over there, but with the corresponding blocks and a gradient. If you want, you can ruin the towers. I really wouldn't ruin this one, since it's really in the safest spot of the whole thing and was probably not even touched at all by whatever attacked this castle. That's what I feel like. So let's work on the next tower. Last of the last towers. Let's take this challenge on. This was also going to be fully deep slate, no gradient, because it's in the corner that is fully deep slate. So let's put that on and let's work on the last tower. Build this up to even higher height compared to the other towers. So yep, let's actually make that tall. So this is gonna be significantly taller compared to our other towers. This is intended to be like a standout. Now we're gonna have even more windows on this one. So 1, 2, 3, pop. Pop that out and pop this out. So now you're gonna take your fences, put that in, put that in. Wait, here. And now we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, pop these out. 1, 2, 3. You're gonna create the last window. And now the staircase. So to the entrance for this tower, just need to break 2 blocks there and you can enter. And now we're going to create a spiral tower that goes straight to the top. Just pull out our deep slate stairs, and so this goes here. You're going to want to use a temporary block, so I chose to use, well, this can just go here, and then temporary block. And you're going to pretty much just do this until you hit to the top of the building. It's kind of a laborious process. It's definitely going to be worth it in the end. And let's fly to the top of that. And that is the staircase complete. And now we pretty much just do the exact same thing, but just for this tower. So this here. And replicate the outer layer of this in deep slate slabs yet again. And now you're going to create an even bigger tent. And that is the tower. So once you finish this tower, you're gonna pop out area for you to exit from. So that, and no, these two. So patch that up. And now this tower is completely finished. And now we have to create a brokenish part that looks like this, has like broken off from. So let's get all of our blackstone pieces out and stretch this out. And that is the castle, entirely complete. There's nothing else to do. The whole castle is completely finished. So let's get a pretty cool screenshot of this. So guys, remember to like and subscribe if you really like this building tutorial, and see you guys in the next one.